This is Jennifer Myers. I work with Melissa at a lead adoption agency.
Oh, hi. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just a bad connection. Melissa wanted me to call you and set up a time to come by your house to do an annual review. You know, just standard bookkeeping the state requires.
Oh, sure, I understand. No problem. Would next week sometime work?
Actually, I was hoping we could do it tomorrow. I know that's last minute, but it's sort of the point of these reviews.
Oh, sure. Actually, I've got nothing going tomorrow.
Perfect. Are you still on Sherridge Drive?
Yes, we are.
Great. 10 a.m.?
Works for me, and my husband should be here too.
It's even better.
Great, see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Jennifer from the agency.
Hi, yes, you must be Miss Martin.
I am, and this is my husband, Richard.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please come in.
Yeah.
And this is Julia.
Hi, Julia.
She is just the sweetest little angel. We could not be more in love with her. She's doing so well.
She's beautiful.
Okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. She's just so perfect.
Are you sure?
Yeah, adoption. It's just so powerful to see children brought together with families who love them unconditionally. It's exactly why I got into adoption.
Believe me, we really understand.
Yeah. Even though Julia isn't our birth child, we kind of feel like it was fate that brought us together.
Yeah.
Well, you're a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. This has been going on all week. Excuse me, please.
So, she's not quite walking yet. She's scooting, and she loves to stand up, balance on the coffee table, and then scoot around. You want to say hello? And she says, Mama, and Daddy, and Ball.
Sarah, the contractor needs our final decision on the tile, honey.
Now?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you need me?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, gosh. I hate to ask you,
No,
but would you
please.
Would you mind holding her just a second?
Hi.
Sorry, it is so dusty up there.
Hi, baby.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video downloads, so you can watch cooking shows as you eat airplane food.
أكيد بسم الله. Oh God.
You're my little angel, you know that? I'm gonna take you back to where you belong. Love you, Rachel. Okay. Sorry that took so long. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Did you say hello to Jennifer? Oh,
Well, can I give you a tour of the house? Do you need to...
no, it's okay. I'm sure the rest of your home is just as perfect as your family.
Oh, thank you.
I have good instincts, and I can tell that Rachel, Julia, is in good hands. Well, I better get going. I have 3 more families to visit. Thank you for letting me into your home.
Feel free to come back anytime, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Here, I'll show you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, 5 seconds left only, and he gets it in. Why would he just do that?
Pick up.
Hang on. Hey, Vicky, what's up? See you later. I'll see you.
Hey, are you alone?
Yeah. Yeah, I am now. Is everything okay?
I met her.
What? How?
I went to her house.
How did you do
Look,
that?
I'll explain later, but Lucas,
She is so beautiful. I mean, I touched her. I held her hand.
I looked into her eyes.
Does she look like you?
Yes. Yes, she looks just like me. It was incredible. And I actually think she knew it was me. And the adopted couple is so sweet. I thought for sure they were going to be these dirty, creepy, scary people, but they're not. They are the nicest couple ever.
Oh, hey, that's great, but now you really need to get in contact with my father's friend. Okay, I mean, he can help you get her back.
But they're the nicest couple.
Vicky.
I don't know. Maybe.
What? Maybe what?
I don't know. Maybe she's better off with them. I mean, she'll have a mother and a father and a beautiful home. A perfect family.
Don't say that, Vicky, please.
Lucas, if I take her away from them, I'm gonna ruin their lives.
No, stop thinking about them. Think about yourself here. Think about Rachel. She's your daughter, not theirs.
I don't know what to do.
Look, you need to get in contact with my father's friend, okay? He'll get her back for you. I promise.
Lucas says you specialize in family law. Is that right?
That's correct.
And do you handle adoption cases?
Yes. Why? What are your issues? Are you all right?
No, not really.
Okay, just take your time. Look, why don't we start from the very beginning?
I started 2 years ago. I got pregnant when I was 17. Obviously, my parents weren't too happy about it.
So your parents had you sign the release forms immediately after giving birth. And you had an epidural.
Yes.
And we don't have much of a problem.
But you think I can get her back?
It won't be that easy, but I believe for certain that you can get her back. Now, thankfully, the courts do understand the need for expediency in these cases. That should work in your favor.
Okay, and what about my parents? Will they get in trouble?
They won't get in trouble criminally, but that won't stop the Martins from going after them civilly. Now, it's a chance, but you're gonna have to take it. Now, Vicky, and don't forget, your parents are going to gain a granddaughter out of all this. You want to move forward?
Vicky, you've gone too far this time. I've gone too far? Me? You have got to be kidding me.
I think you would go through with
And why not? She's my daughter. Usually, mothers will do anything for their daughters. I can't. Why can't you? I just can't. Stop protecting him already. Haven't you had enough of being subservient to your husband for the last 20 years? Stop living for him and do what's right. Mom, I am your daughter. And Rachel is your granddaughter. And she's only been apart from us for a year. We have so many more years left with her. But if you don't do this for me, I may never get her back.
Hello, girls. What's going on?
Do the right thing, Mom.
Barbara.
Robert, we never should have made Vicky sign those adoption papers when we did.
You're talking about the adoption.
I'm talking about our granddaughter.
She is not our granddaughter. She was born out of wedlock, and her father was a drug dealer.
Please stop. Robert, please. Please stop putting a political spin on everything.
It is not political, Barbara. I'm being practical and realistic.
But out of that mistake came a beautiful baby girl. And we gave her away. And it's time for us to take responsibility for that.
It's already too late. The child has been living with another family for over a year.
It's not too late.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. She's my baby, not theirs. I saw her yesterday.
You saw her?
How? It doesn't matter how. What matters is she knew. She knew. That I was her mother. But how? She's only a year old. I don't know. I can't explain it, but she knew. And she knows I'm coming back for her. So you need to do what's right and help me get her back. Dad, you became a politician so that you could help people. You've changed, Daddy. I mean, what happened? Can't you see that I need you? Can't you see that this is an opportunity to right your wrongs, to help your daughter, and help get back your granddaughter? Dad, please see this from my perspective, from our family's perspective.
Honey, your father could lose his office. Millions of people depend on him.
Shapiro, he is the best lawyer for this kind of thing. He's expensive, but I don't care. I'd rather be broke and have you or Julia.
How did it come to this? How? After we waited for so long to get an independent closed adoption, they can't.
I know. They're saying that the baby was adopted without the consent of the birth mother.
How is that possible? Julia.
I am going to be brutally honest with the two of you. This is a very difficult case. The courts could easily view the adoption as being completely illegal. The grandmother admitted under oath in her deposition that the mother signed the papers immediately following the birth of her baby, so she was still under the influence of the birthing drugs. In my opinion, you could sue the grandparents, the adoption agency, the hospital. But that still won't give you Julia.
Someone should go to jail.
Unfortunately, this is a civil matter, so no actual crime has been committed.
Well, there has to be something that we can do. Julia's been with us for a year. We're her parents.
Unfortunately, according to the law, you're not. It is possible that you could be considered foster parents.
Foster parents?
Yes, as you're aware, foster parents are there to help care for the child until a permanent home can be found.
But we are her permanent home.
Well, we can go around in circles with this, but the state may give the biological mother all the rights in this matter.
What if we left the country?
No, that would not be good. Virtually every country has extradition laws regarding children. You'd be sent straight back to the States, and you'd be in serious trouble.
So what are you suggesting? That we just give her back?
Just hand her over like a leased car.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the court gives the biological parent the benefit of the doubt in these cases. So, I want to suggest that we meet with a mediator rather than go to court.
A mediator? There's nothing here to mediate. That little girl is ours.
We're dealing with a very high-powered family. I think it's best to start this process in a more sensible environment. By meeting them in court, well, it could appear aggressive.
Oh, smash! Get a bonus Disney 100 Wonders card pack at Woolworths when you buy any participating Sorbent or Vicks product in a $30 shop.
I am your father.
Just another way to get your Woolies worth.
Hello. Yes, this is Mrs. Worthington. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Bye. The Martins want to meet tomorrow in Los Angeles for mediation.
Please messenger this to the March Front.
Yes, Mr. Windsor? Yes?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Okay. Oh, there he is right there. You're welcome.
That's the girl from the adoption agency.
What's she doing here?
That's the birth mother.
No. No, she works at the adoption agency. She came to our house. She met Julia. She said she worked for the agency. It's good to see you again, Jennifer. Or is it Victoria? Mr. Klein, Victoria has already met Julia. She came over to our house. She told me that she worked for the adoption agency, and she illegally came into my home so that she could see my child.
And you would have done the exact same thing if she was your child.
She is my child.
No, she isn't. She was illegally taken from me 2 minutes after I gave birth to her.
By your parents.
Yes, by my parents, but what difference does it make? She's my baby. She has my DNA. She has my face.
Ladies, please calm down.
Mr. Klein, may I say something?
Senator, with all due respect, we haven't even started the process yet.
I understand that, sir. But before we do begin, I would like the Martins to know that we do understand. My wife, Vicky, and I, how difficult and painful this is.
No. No. You don't. You have no idea.
Mrs. Martin, with respect, we do. We're dealing with an incredibly unusual situation. One baby and two mothers.
No, there is only one mother here. I am her mother. I'm sorry. I don't care how powerful you are. You're not taking my daughter. I will fight you with everything we have. Mr. Klein, she signed the papers. You gave her up.
No.
You did. The adoption was completely and totally legal. There's nothing to discuss here. I can't even believe we're here. This shouldn't even be happening.
Okay, clearly this is a very emotional and heated situation. I think it's best if we take a 24-hour cooling off period, then bring the families in. It'll give us the opportunity to discuss this in a more professional manner.
That won't be a problem.
Not a problem, sir. All right, council stay. The rest of you will schedule something for in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we should have gone to court.
No. We just gotta trust the line and be patient.
Patient? How can I be patient when they're trying to take my daughter away?
You know, if you have another outburst, better tomorrow, the mediator could very easily decide against us.
What if we're doing the wrong thing?
How can you say that?
You saw the mother, didn't you?
I saw her the first day she illegally came into our house.
To see her daughter. Clearly, she loves her. They're bonded by blood. Julia's going to grow up one day and she's going to ask us about her birth mother.
She doesn't have to know she's adopted.
It doesn't work that way, you know it. Children know, they pick up on everything. She'll know when she grows up and she doesn't look like us.
She won't know, and we don't have to tell her. In any way, she looks like you.
This is impossible. I can't believe this is happening.
Listen, Julia belongs with us. And didn't you say that Dr. Billings said that an emotional bond is stronger than a genetic bond? Right?
I just don't know anymore.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I appreciate everyone giving me the time to make sure I understand the complexities of this case, and I appreciate your allowing me to make a judgment on this case. As you know, my decision is not final until both parties agree that it is. Now, I've studied all the evidence in this case, and I believe
The Good Guys Doorbuster deals are on now. Get $200 off the 65-inch LG TV, 15% off the Asus computers. This Dyson vacuum for only $499. Plus this travel coffee machine only $649. Doorbuster deals only at The Good Guys.
that this adoption is completely legal. Ms. Worthington, in my opinion, it doesn't matter that you were under the influence of the birthing drugs when you signed the adoption papers. Now, Mr. Shapiro has given me ample information to prove that this adoption was in the works weeks before you gave birth.
It doesn't matter. Your mother is sitting right in front of you. You can't lapse of judgment was made. And I know how you feel. I know that this is a horrendous thing to have to go through. But the fact is that Rachel's my baby. And nothing can change that. Can't you see that while you had her for a year, I was denied that very same opportunity? I know we can't go back in time. I know that. But we can go forward. And Rachel can be with her mommy for the rest of her life. Isn't that where she should be? But I'm her mommy. And you were a great mommy. I saw you with her. You love her like she's your own flesh and blood. But she is my baby. And I'm not saying that you can't see her again. I want you to be a part of her life. Okay, I am not a bad person, and I am not mean-spirited. But I have to fight for my child, just like you would want your mother to fight for you. Please. Please, I am begging you. Please see where I'm coming from. I mean, look at us. We're sitting in a room full of lawyers. We're discussing an innocent little girl. Please let her come home with me before too much time marches on. I don't want to sit in court for the next 2 or 3 years. It's only a disservice to Rachel. She's the one that's truly going to be hurt in all of this. What am I supposed to do? Just hand her to you and say goodbye? Yes. Before it's too late. Before she's 3 or 4, and you have to hand her over when she knows what's going on. The best thing you can do for Rachel is to give her back to me now. Please.
Would you all give us a moment, please? I just don't know what to say. It's a shock. All my years practicing the law, I've never experienced this. You all right?
I love Julia more than life itself.
I do too.
But
She's what?
But she's right.
She is.
Yes, Richard. Victoria is her mother. And I'm not. No matter what I do, I could never be your biological mother. Look at the way she's fighting for her. Look at how desperate she is.
So are we.
It doesn't matter. If she had passed away, if she was a drug addict, if she was unfit, if she just didn't care, of course we would keep her. But she's standing right in front of us, pleading for her daughter. And I can't in good conscience keep a mother away from her biological child.
Honey, listen to me. We can fight this. We can win.
Really? How can we win, Richard? How? How can we win if we keep a mother away from her child?
And she's right. What if we fight? And 2 or 3 years down the line, we lose her.
That's 2 or 3 more years we get to spend with her.
Baby. You're only thinking of us. You're not thinking of Julia. That would destroy her.
What are you doing?
The right thing.
Sarah. No, Sarah, please, just take a little time and think
No.
about this.
I made up my mind.
With the world's most powerful pickup joining the range, Ram eats everything else for breakfast.
Enough said. Enough said.
Sarah.
Victoria. She's your baby. Maybe it was my job to take care of her for a little while. Now it's your job to take care of her for the rest of her life. Thank you. Thank you so much for understanding, Sarah. Thank you. You have to promise me. You'll let me keep in touch. I promise. I want you to be. Okay. Oh, let's take it slow. Of course. What do you have in mind? Maybe you could come stay with us for a while. While you two get to know each other. I'd like that very much. You're a good girl. Thank you. So why Rachel?
It's my grandma's name. I just love and miss her so much.
I'm sure you do.
I've been thinking, and I don't think it's right to change Julia's name. I mean, not only is it a beautiful name, but it's the name that she knows. And it's your grandmother's name. That's really important to me.
That is so sweet. You don't have to.
No, I do. You deserve it. You have taken such good care of her. I can never thank you enough.
You know, it's crazy. Even though this hasn't been easy. I couldn't ask for a better situation. Or a better person. You are amazing, sweetheart. Richard and I care about you so much. If you ever need anything, we're here for you.
Well, thank you. So, are you and Richard gonna adopt again?
Maybe not just yet. My doctor says that there is this experimental procedure that I might be the perfect candidate for. And it could mean that Richard and I could try again for one of our own.
Wait, really?
Don't get too excited. It's still in the trial phases, but
Well, you're gonna try it, right?
why not?
Well, try it soon. Julia could really use a little sister.
Didn't think of that.
reminds me of somewhere we went with Julia, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're good memories, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course they are, yeah.
Does this place remind you of anything?
Yeah, when we picnicked up on the beach that time, remember?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So, it's a happy place.
Yeah, I'd say so. Why?
Good. Because I'm about to make you even happier.
Yeah, how's that?
I'm pregnant.
Honey, you are?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah!
Hey. Have I told you I love you today?
No.
Well, I love you today.